Hello and welcome to RoundGlass. I'm Leah Cullis and I'm your guide for our yoga session today. Today's class is an invitation to move with ease. Now, yoga is a wisdom tradition that's over 5,000 years old. And one of the key passages that really informs our physical practice is from the text, the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali. And in it, the great yogic sage Patanjali shares this thread of wisdom, that the aim for each posture is the balance of strength and ease, or sthira and sukha. And together they create wholeness. Now, this is such a useful lesson for our busy and super productive modern way of living, because when we're going so fast all the time, there's so much benefit in adding in a practice of ease, of moving with intention and being kinder and gentler to ourselves. So today, as we create different shapes with our bodies, which does create some stress, the intention is not to go bigger or do more, but instead it's a offering and an invitation to be kind to ourselves and move in a way that feels good, move with ease today. So let's get started. And we'll come into a comfortable seat, just a simple meditation right before we dive into the postures, our asana practice. For meditation, I always encourage us to have blocks or a prop where you can lift your seat up a little higher than your knees. That way we optimize the blood flow in the lower halves of our bodies. So once you come into your seat, I'm in a kneeling position. You can also sit with ankles crossed. Just ground your hands to your thighs. This is a way of grounding your energy physically. Close your eyes and shift your attention to the flow of your breath in and out of your nose. Just simply watch the rhythm of your body, the rhythm of your breath. And notice the qualities of your breath. Does your breath feel easy? Does it feel stressed? Does it feel heavy or expansive? It's going to look different for each of us. So notice, how is your body being breathed as you begin? And now unite your hands at heart center in Anjali Mudra. And take a moment to set your intention for your practice today. Identify how you want to feel. What does it feel like within you to move with ease? What does moving with ease result in for your life off the mat? Set your intention for how you want to feel and let that be your guiding light in your yoga practice today. Then all together, let's take a deep breath in. Hold it at the top. Open mouth, exhale. Bow your head to your heart and surrender your busy mind to the wisdom within your whole body. 30 minutes of nourishing, ease-filled movement for yourself. Release your hands to your thighs. Open your eyes and lift your gaze. Okay, yogis, we're going to start laying down on our backs in Supta Baddha Konasana, or reclined butterfly pose. So go ahead and you can move your blocks over to the side, or you can use your pillows and your blocks to help set you up. Wherever you are, just get grounded in the supine position, whether you're joining from Hawaii today or Chicago or Sherman Oaks, California. We're all coming into the same shape together. So widen your knees, touch the soles of your feet together, and then extend your arms by your sides. Open up your palms, and then if you found yourself efforting, now soften into the shape. Just let your body relax onto your mat and begin to turn on your Ujjayi breath. So with each inhale, pull your breath up across your collarbones, fill your body with new life. And as you exhale, press all your air out through your nose until you pull your low belly towards the earth. Feel this pulsation with your purposeful breath. And with each cycle of breath, you want to slightly constrain the whisper muscles at the back of your throat so that you have a sensational and sound anchor into your body. If your breath ever starts to become labored, that's when you know it's time to pull back on your poses and balance out your effort with ease. Now bring your hands to the outsides of your thighs. You can open your eyes if they were closed. Gently pull your knees together and then squeeze both legs in towards your heart. You can wrap your arms around your shins and gently rock side to side. We'll take it into an easy twist. Keep your knees sealed together. Drop both knees to the right side of your mat. Extend your left arm like a wing, or your arm can go straight out. I like to bring my right hand to the top of my right thigh as a gentle weight. Remember, we want to be easy, not forcing anything, especially not as we're getting started. Then bring your breath into the shape. So every inhale, get long across your whole spine. And every exhale, gently invite your low belly back. If you know your bandhas, this is Uddiyana Bandha at the base of every exhale. When you empty out on your next cycle of breath, bring your knees back up to the center and then twist in the other direction. Both knees to the left, turn your chin over your right shoulder, extend your right arm long. Then breathe into the shape. So even though we hold the poses for a while, no pose is ever static. You're always bringing animation within the pose with your breath. On your next exhale, stabilize at your center. Bring your knees back towards the ceiling. Hook behind your knees, and then go ahead and gently rock up to a seat, even if it takes a couple rocks. Then slide your props, your blocks or your cushion over off the side of your mat. Cross your ankles, come into downward facing dog. Plant your hands to the top of your mat, step your feet back. And then walk your dog out. So bring some movement, some opening, some awakening to this first inverted pose. And then let's settle into stillness. So really press into the knuckles of your hands, lift your tail higher, and then work your thigh bones away from your heart. Enliven your whole body. Now gently move your breath through your entire shape. Next, inhale, press up to your tippy toes, so lift your heels high and firm up your leg muscles. On your exhale, press your heels down towards the ground, a gentle calf stretch. Again, inhale, lift your heels high. Exhale, heels to the ground. Again, inhale, lift your heels high, firm up your legs. On your exhale, spin your heels to the left, bend your knees as much as it feels good. Continue to press through your hands and bring a little water quality to the shape. Next, inhale, come back through center, heels high. Exhale, twist, other direction. Bend your knees. Continue to press your hands down as you lift your seat high and stretch open your left side ribs. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, heels towards the ground. Walk your hands back towards your feet. At the back of your mat, come into a halfway lift. Inhale, stretch your whole spine long. Exhale, Ragdoll forward fold. So hang your torso over your thighs. Catch opposite elbows. Your legs are still strengthening, but bring a gentle bend to your knees so that your belly or your ribs can lay on your thighs. Then surrender any effort through your spine. Let the weight of your head traction open space all along your back body. Then amplify that space with your breath. Staying in your forward fold, bring your hands to your low back, interlace your 10 fingers. Pull your arm bones onto your back, come into a halfway lift, get long. Straighten your arms, keep your bind to your degree, forward fold. Now, if this isn't accessible for you, you can always catch your forearms or opposite elbows. Big full breaths wherever you are. Gracefully release your hands to the earth. Bear crawl forward. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, sweep your right leg high. So get long from your right wrist through your right toes. On your exhale, knee to your nose. Step to your right thumb. Lower your left knee down. Now, I like to use my blocks in my first time through, especially when I'm opening within the first sequence. So bring your hands to your blocks. Inhale, shine your heart forward through your upper arm bones. Then exhale, slide your hips back over your left knee, flex your right toes, so pull your toes towards your nose. Keep the length in your spine. One more time. Inhale, slide forward through a low lunge, shine your heart forward. Exhale, draw your hips back, flex your right toes. Inhale, get long. Exhale, pull your hips back over your left knee, flex your right toes. Now bow over your right shin. Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits. We want to take every pose to the appropriate degree. So what does that mean? When you first feel sensation, pause and breathe there. Be easy with it. Next, inhale, come forward through a low lunge. You can move your props over to off the upper edges of your mat. Plant your hands, tuck your left toes under, use your core strength, step back, downward facing dog. Okay, take a few breaths here and notice the difference between your two sides. What feels opened? Where are you waking up your tissues? And how does your breath feel now? Left side, inhale, float your left leg high. Exhale, draw your knee to your nose. Step to your left thumb, lower your right knee down. Hands to your blocks, or if you just have one block or a water bottle, you can place it out in front of you. Inhale, shine your heart forward. Exhale, half splits prep. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw your hips back over your right knee, flex your left toes. One more time, inhale, come forward. Exhale, straighten your left leg to your degree, then exhale, bow over your left shin. Send your breath to wherever sensation is showing up for you. Sensation is the body's language. So respond with your easy, purposeful breath. All right, yogis, next inhale, reground through your left foot. Plant your palms to the top of your mat. Lift your right leg up and step back. Downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale. All together, exhale out. All right, look forward. Bend your knees a lot and then travel your feet up to meet your hands at the top of your mat. So you can step, walk, or hop. Touch your big toes together at the top of your mat. Slide your palms to your shins. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Remember, belly to thighs. Drop your head. Inhale, rise to stand. Reach all the way up. And exhale, bring your hands to heart center in prayer. Anjali Mudra. Take a moment to set your gaze at your fingers or close your eyes. Just feel your body breathing. Your feet rooted. Ease is available when you tune into the rhythms of your body. You open your eyes. All right, release your hands by your thighs or palms facing forward. This is Tadasana, mountain pose, the blueprint for all of our asanas. We want to keep an open heart. So turn your palms forward to emphasize this opening across your chest. And when we're coming from a heart-centered energy, right, most of our pursuits become easier when we bring ourselves to it. So keep your palms shining forward, then inhale, big opening, sweep your arms out wide, reach up and look up. Exhale, forward fold, bend your knees as you bow, nice and steady, easy movements. Palms to shins, halfway lift, gazes down towards the earth. Plant your hands, step your feet back. Pause here in a high plank pose. Feel your whole body as one holistic unit working together. Look forward, press to your toes. Drop your knees if you want to. Lower all the way down. Inhale, low cobra. Raise your heart and your head. Maybe even lift your palms to challenge your back strength. Exhale, lower to the ground. Press back up through high plank pose. Tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. Now you can move through that variation of the vinyasa, high or low push-up, or all the way down, low cobra, or add in variations that work best for you. The intention for today is to be easy. All right, let's take another Sane together, yogis. Inhale, look forward, bend your knees, make your way to the top of your mat. With your inhale, palms to shins, stretch through your side ribs. Exhale, forward fold. Press down through your feet. Inhale, rise. Open up like the sun. And exhale, bring your hands back to heart center. Pause for a full round of breath here. Feel your feet, feel your heart opening. With your exhale, drop your palms by your sides. Inhale, big circle, open your energy. Exhale, forward fold, gather your energy. Halfway lift, inhale. Plant your hands, step back on the same exhale, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale, up dog or low cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, shift forward into high plank pose, then set your knees down to the ground. If you need a blanket underneath your knees or a towel, you can always adjust to make this easy for you. And easy means pain-free wherever you are. Then reach your right heel back. Spin your right heel down to the ground. Inhale, side plank variation. Right hand to your right hip, or you can extend your right arm to the sky. Sweep your top arm forward. Look down to the ground. Right palm down. Return to tabletop variation. Left side, extend your left heel back. Just a few breaths in each shape. Spin your left heel down to the ground. Tune into your core. Catch your hip. Keep shining your heart forward. If you feel ready, extend your left arm to the sky. Sweep your arm forward. Look down. Tabletop. Tuck both toes under. Downward facing dog. Pedal out your knees. Okay, those options are available for you, but we're going to add on, so you choose the shapes that resonate most with you. Remember, go for ease rather than over-efforting. Inhale, sweep your right leg high. Okay, bend your knee, stack your right hip over your left. Now press up to your tippy toes, firm your left leg muscles. Gracefully on your exhale, step your right toes behind your left knee. Left leg stays long. Right arm up to the sky, wild thing. You can also ground your heel if that feels more stable. I like to play on my toes here. Option to reach your right arm long, big heart opening. Tune into your core. You can bring your right hand to your hip. Balance out one long line from your heel through your heart. Then come into high plank pose. Deep breath in here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Another big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Okay, all together. Downward dog splits, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, pull your heel towards your glute, stack your hips on top of one another. This may be where you stay and just dive deeper into your breath. Or float your right heel up. Move with ease as you step your left foot behind your right, or come into the high plank variation, wild thing. Try playing with your left arm long. Squeeze your shoulder blades together on your back. Make this a heart opener that feels good to you. Stabilize at your center, hand to your hip. Look down, high plank pose. Big breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, drop down to your knees. Sit on your heels. One hand to your heart, one hand to your low belly. Take a moment to integrate all of those movements and return to your steady rhythmic breath. If you feel like more heat is serving you, you always have the option to stay in downward facing dog. Bring your hands to your heart center. Remember your intention. Always place your aim in front of you, and then every posture is an opportunity to embody this energy that matters to you. Big breath in, open mouth, exhale. Open your eyes. Okay, we're gonna put all of that together and add on to our sequence as well. Downward facing dog. Set your gaze between your heels and generate your Ujjayi breath. So about 4 counts on the inhale, 4 counts on the exhale. With your inhale, sweep your right leg high. On your exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. Press up to your tippy toes, inhale. Exhale, come into wild thing. Tap your right toes down beyond the left edge of your mat. Open up with your inhale. Stay for a full round of breath and let this shape feel good to you. All right, come back to high plank. Then step your right foot forward. In and lower your left knee down, actually. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, but palms by your sides to start. Exhale, squeeze your inner thighs together and then plunge your hips a little more forward. Keep the heart opening, palms facing forward. Inhale, circle your arms wide until you reach up and look up. Then pull your thumbs up higher. Exhale, touch the earth. Yes, yogis. Lift your left knee up and step back, downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here, pedal out your knees, or move in a way that nourishes you. Take advantage of this opportunity to pause and restore. Left side, inhale, float your left leg up. Exhale, bend your knee, stack your hips. With your inhale, raise your right heel up. Exhale, get grounded, create the base for wild thing. Inhale, open up, create your shape. Take another full round of breath here. Drop your head back if it feels good. Come forward into high plank. Knee to your nose. Step forward, lower your right knee down. Press down into your feet. Inhale, lift your chest. Palms face forward. Get grounded in your legs. Maybe you drop deeper. Inhale, circle your arms out wide. Reach up and look up. Exhale, hands to the ground. Downward facing dog. Steady your breath, steady your vision. Allow yourself to be strengthening and softening all at once. In yoga, we learned that we can't just power through. We balance out our effort with ease. Let's put that together one more time through. Inhale, sweep your right leg high. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. Press up to your tippy toes. Exhale, flip your dog. Inhale, open up your wild thing. Exhale here. Inhale, open up even more. Exhale, high plank pose. Maybe you combine with stepping forward. Inhale, low lunge with your palms facing forward. Inhale, circle your arms wide, reach up, look up. Exhale, touch the earth, Vinyasa, or simply step back to downward facing dog. All right, left side yogis. Inhale, sweep your leg high. Use your whole breath to complete the pose. Exhale, bend your knee, stack your hips. Inhale, raise your heel up. Exhale, gently touch the earth, create the shape. Then inhale, expand into it. Full round of breath for you to explore. Exhale, high plank. Maybe you merge the two actions and step forward. Lower your right knee down. Inhale, lead with your heart energy, open up. Exhale, drop deeper into the hips. Inhale, circle your arms wide, reach up, fill up. Exhale, hands to the mat, Vinyasa, or we meet in downward facing dog. Then drop down to your knees, sit back on your heels, one hand to your heart, one hand to your low belly. Steady your breath and allow this new energy that you've created within you, that you've awakened within you, to lovingly open up your sacred space, the space that is you. Let it lead you into feeling the spaces where you can release tension and embody more ease. Yoga is a practice of the senses, so we sense and feel our way into new opportunities, new possibilities. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. All right, open your eyes. Let's come back together. Bring one hip down to the ground and then swing both of your legs out in front of you. Pedal out your knees, just shake everything out a little bit. Whew. All right, now bend your right knee. Ground down through both sits bones, sit your heart high. Then we'll create tree legs, so right foot to your inner left thigh for Ujjayi Breath, head to knee pose. If you need to or want to, you can scoop extra flesh out underneath your left cheek. I like to use my blocks, so I'll show you both options, blocks and no blocks. You can frame both sides of your extended leg with two blocks. Use it as a platform to press down into your hands, raise your heart higher. We want to maintain a long spine for as long as we can and then soften into the shape. So lengthen the spine, creates opening through all of our major energy centers. Inhale, think cow pose, lead with your heart. Exhale, belly back, hinge forward at your hips. Pause when you feel that first layer of resistance. Then you can even turn your palms up as a symbol of surrender. Then drop your head. Breathe into the shape that your body naturally comes into versus the pose that you've seen in yoga books or maybe someone that you've practiced with before. Just simply be in the shape that you're in and let your breath be like a paintbrush of softness through your body, over your body. And then soften your hands even more. Let your head drop with each exhale. And notice with breath and time, maybe you get deeper into your shape. Nice work. Next, inhale, lift your gaze. Exhale, engage your low belly back, rise up. Ground with your right shin, right hand behind you. Inhale, come into Paragasana, Gait pose. Big side stretch, big opening. Exhale, return your seat down to the ground, and we'll switch sides. All right. So extend the other leg long, flex your toes. You can frame your extended leg with both hands. Inhale, get long, proud through your chest. Exhale, ride your breath down into your full. Notice if there's a tendency to want to hang on and pull yourself in. For today, flip your palms up and allow yourself to bow. Soften your shoulders and let each round of breath take you deeper into your tissues. Rather than trying to fit into a pose, let your breath cycles guide you in. And notice with each exhale, where can you embody more ease? Through your shoulders, through your facial muscles. Next inhale, look up. Rise up with your inhale. Left hand behind you. Inhale, sweep your right arm long, Paragasana. Exhale, return to the earth. Now extend both legs long and lay down on your back. For the final and most important pose, separate your feet wider than your mat. Extend your arms by your sides, palms facing up. As you're resting in Shavasana, I will hold space in my seat. As you're in Shavasana, release any effort in your breath. And as best as you can, release any effort in your body, any effort in your mind. Can you give yourself this space to just be easy, sweet, and lovingly allow yourself to receive the gifts of your effort today, your yoga practice. Final rest, Shavasana. If you have the time and the space to stay longer in your resting pose, please do so. If you're ready to move on, start to roll out your wrists and your ankles. Expand your movements until you sweep your arms overhead and slide your heels together. A big breath in, expand your whole body long. Exhale, gather yourself into a small ball and gently roll to one side. Notice how you feel now. Keep your eyes closed and gently press yourself up to a seat. And let's reconnect. Facing one another, let's bring our palms to heart center. Balancing out the right and the left sides, the masculine and the feminine, the strength and the ease within us. Let's seal our practice with a final Om. Take a deep breath in. Lift your prayer hands up to your third eye to seal the wisdom from your heart and from your body into your mind. Bowing together, we say Namaste. Thank you so much for sharing your practice today. I'm Leah Cullis, and I want to invite you to join us for more yoga classes and meditation classes on RoundGlass, or join us on our app. We'll see you soon, yogis. Be well.